Hello, hello, and welcome. All right, today, what am I doing? Excellent question. Well, I am preparing things to go to Rudy of Rudy's Retro Intel. Whoa, whoa, oh my golly, that's really stuck. And why am I doing that? Well, he is the SuperPET man. He did a manual. He's just written an article about his SuperPET adventures. And up comes the SuperPET, but this is not. This is the SuperPET. But the board that's in it now is not the original. And yeah, so partly because Rudy's good at it, but also partly because I'm at this moment suffering from a little fear of desoldering after my VIC-20 experiences, I'm going to send this away to Mr. Rudy Man. Now, the last thing I did was test the. Oh, this is the SuperPET. So I put this other board in so we could find out for sure. Hello. Get down there. Get down there. What's what with this in terms of, is the power supply good? Yes, it is. And right now I'm just putting in the little standoff things, if I can find the holes, so the board will be secure. Anyway, so I'm going to meet up with Rudy Man tomorrow. And I'm going to, as I would say, I'll send more than you think you need, but it'll end up being enough, or maybe even less than what you need. So I'm gathering all the bits and pieces here. So I'm putting in the standoffs. I am. At least I'm trying. There's the last one. I'll put them in so the board is secure. See, what I think I should do, but I don't think. Oh dear. Okay, hold on here. Oh. Careful, careful, careful. Oh. Perhaps I have tightened this prematurely. Okay, let me loosen that. Loosen that. Loosen that. Yeah, okay. Is that going in now? Yes. Okay. Da, 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 da. Put in the standoffs. So, this is good. So this is a working board into the SuperPET case. So we know the monitor works, we know the power supply works. We know we're good. Here is the SuperPET board that came out of this machine. And what are we going to do? Well, we're going to send this to, okay, that's VIC-20 stuff. I should write on that. These are an assortment of screws. And I need to find more such things. Here is the SuperPET board that came out of this SuperPET, which I have checked everything that is socketed. I pulled out the RAMs, redid them, so there's the SuperPET. It's all right there. Anyway, these will get wrapped up. They will. And I think, as well as that, I will wrap up another spare SuperPET board. And then I need to look for other bits and pieces. I know I had a bag here, up here. Yes, that Rudy sent, that has SuperPET parts. So I'll put more stuff back in that bag. Maybe I might look for a bigger one. I might. What else is up here? Oh no, bags that are trying to fall out of the bags. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's handy. Okay. Yes, I will find another bag of things. And this thing. See this thing? It's a magical, beautiful thing. It's needed. But I don't want the prongs to get bent. And I don't think I know of at this second. I should have some foam, or I should have something, but I'm not sure I do. I'm not sure I do. So does this fit nicely into this little bag? And does it do it safely? This is critical. I suppose it does, but I wish I had some sort of foam that I could stick on it. You know what? I don't like this, because the prongs are pointed out. But see, that's the natural way this thing sort of folds. So I'm going to flip it over and put the prongs so they face inside rather than outside. There. I am more pleased. With that, they are protected. All right, let's see what other things we can find here. We have bags. Might as well use them. Oops. Switch is very vital to activate the various operations on the SP9000. So we'll put that in a bag too. Good. Now, I'm not sure. This is a keyboard cable, and it does have a wire that has come off. If it will fit in this bag, and it probably will, I will send it along, because, you know, parts are good. I believe they are. Okay, I might need to kind of wrap this a little tighter to get it in here. But I think it will go in. I think it will. Okay. Good. More parts. Now here we have another bag of parts. Look at that. Special character thing. Okay. You know what I think I'm going to do? Just because I can, it makes it easier. For Mr. Rudy on the other end, I'm going to put some of these things in their own little bags. For example, there's another of those cables. There's another cable. There's another cable. Maybe I'll just focus on them at this juncture. And then I can put all the little bags in a big freezer bag. Less juggling about required. Alright, so I'm tempted, but I don't know if I will. I'm tempted to send the other working pet along, because I don't want Rudy to have to take his stuff apart extensively. But we'll see about that. As I say to him, I will send you more than you think you need. And indeed, it may be more. But it's better to have a little bit more than not enough when it comes to parts and options and things to swap in and out. And why is this bag giving me a hard time? Maybe it's just a little bit too full. This cable does seem to have a rigidity to it. I don't like that necessarily. Okay. A little wee ribbon cable. A little wee ribbon cable. I suspect that's for the 3-board version of the SuperPET, because you know, there's the 2-board and the 3-board. Another little ribbon cable. What else is in here? Oh, some screws and things. Oh, okay, there's another critical thing in here. There is, oh, I think that's for a 3-board version. Anyway, I'm going to put it in a separate bag. I am. I suppose if I knew better part numbers and things and stuff, I'd do it. I think this bag I might leave as it is. It's got standoffs and screws. Alright. So now these look mysteriously like keyboard screws, but then I'm not sure. I don't know, these are PET screws. These look more like Vic and 64 screws. Let's have a look back here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's a bag. These. Yep. Keyboard screws. Okay. Very good. Those can go up there. Okay. So this is secure. Now the one thing that is not here is the keyboard. It is not. Parts, 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 parts. You know what I might do? I might put all these parts in my hat here before I go hunting for a big bag. Oh, like a big freezer bag. But there. I know that they are all there. Oh, I know that they're all there. All right. So we are getting there. Oh, but we're not there yet. Okay. So, just like, just like sending kids off to camp. Well, here is some plastic, and it does have little serrations that do help. They do. So, here we have the SuperPET board that is not at the moment that super, but it will be. All right, let's get this lined up nicely in here. Ow, 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 ow. It was going so well. You know what I think I'm going to do? Because what happened is some of the pins stuck in the plastic, and that's not a bad thing. I'll start this way and roll it up. I want it to be nicely protected. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ooh. I may have bitten off more than necessary, but that's okay. We're not here to save bubble wrap. We're here to save SuperPETs and 8032s. Okay, so that's wrapped up. And somewhere, okay, you know what? I've got to get I keep saying it, but I really have to get it better organized here. And what starts with that is I got to get a bunch of stuff out of here. Okay, so I'll take a little tape. Oops. That's the one thing about tape. When you get it undone, it tries to flip over on you. And that's not good. Okay. Oh, and that one did. But I got it. Okay. Now, if I was shipping this somewhere, I would do some better than that. And essentially, this is being shipped, but it's being shipped directly, as in, I will meet up with Mr. Rudy, and I will hand it off to him. There we go. I hope that's enough. And it will carefully go into his vehicle. And away it goes. Now, here is a working SuperPET board. I'm not going to tell Mr. Rudy of everything that I put in here because, of course, I'm sending too much stuff. But that is okay. It's okay. Okay. And then the tape tries to jump. Okay, there we go. Another SuperPET board. Wrapped up. Ready to go. All right. Yeah. Okay, so remember, we're not here to save bubble wrap. It's hard sometimes to see the serrated line. Oops, there it is. Okay. Okay. All right, 8032 board. Okay, 8032 board. Let's see if we can get that lined up a little better. And then start. Oh, I did not pull nearly enough. I think I will add more. This board is longer. Okay. Come on. Don't give me a hard time. There we go. Okay. Tape. Yeah. I gotta add some more. That is not enough. But it's good to get it secure. All right. More bubble wrap. Maybe another. Oh, I think that's there's the serration. I could do this the other way around. Across. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Okay. Wrap. 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 Okay. And then big tape across the back. All right. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 boards full. Oh, look. This is a well-used manual. So much well-used. The front cover has come off perhaps while I'm here, because I can. This is not the most wonderful of rebinding methods, but it should at least keep them together. Being very careful just to get it just to the edge, and fold it over and say, okay, it's back together. And I suppose if I wanted it to be a little bit better, I would do the same thing on the inside, at least somewhat along there. Okay, so we are getting there, but we're not there yet, because the keyboard really needs to go with this. It does. Ugh. And it's in the other machine, because that's where I was testing things. But now it's, actually this is not, remember, this is not the keyboard that came with this. I think I've found a common failure in these on-the-air lights as the switch goes a little squirrely. It does. All right. Ugh, I really don't want to move that off of there. I really don't. So it's time to get the 8032. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Ow, 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 ow. Let's sit it here. I see already there is a flaw in this. These carefully wrapped up boards are in danger. Oh, we can't have that. Can't have it. All right. So let's open this up. And yes, I only put 4 screws in. This will be a good thing though, to get this out and pop it in the other. For one, it means I really only have to send 1 machine, although I still think 2 would be better. Also, this thing has been giving me some grief on some of the upper keys, and it may be that it's fine that I just have had it, I had it in here just a little bit off, and it might have needed a little bit of adjustment to make the keys not stick. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Why is it the last screw has always got to be the toughest? And these shouldn't, wow, these shouldn't be tough at all, because they're all tough getting out, but they're all out. Okay, can I do this with my fingers? No, oh yes, maybe I can. Okay, keyboard coming out. Okay, now, and it has a good cable on. Now, do these keys stick? Not at all. Okay, so I did have it in. Not well. It is still some dusty. I'm not. Ugh. Like, I don't know if you can see that. I'm not cleaning it now. That'll be a whole other process. But there, I just ran my thumb across the top. You can see it's dark. Darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. We're working on a SuperPET again. Okay. So, this Hulk, which is good for testing things. And there's nothing else I need out of it right now. Ugh. It can go over here again. Oh no, it can't. There are boards there. Oh god. Okay. I can stick that up here. I think I gotta move the boards. Gotta move the boards. And then let this sit down. Okay. Lovely. 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 Oh. Okay. Now, gotta get this in. So that it doesn't stick. Ow, 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 ow. So, we'll get it in. This time, I think I will go for the corners. I think if I can get this in. Oh dear. Okay. This is the most critical moment because I really don't want to drop this onto the board down below. Oh, come on. Take a little break. Don't get angry. Just get the screw in and get it started. Okay, I think we're started. Get the screwdriver. Okay, we're kind of started. Okay, we're kind of in. Still looking to line up the holes. Stop it. Okay. It's going in, but it's not really lined up well. Okay, that's better. Okay. This should go better, I would like to think. Okay. We're started. Now you see, oh, come on. With these things, the way the keyboard is, it does naturally want to kind of, in this position, lean down on the upper screws. It does. Which means, sorry, upper keys. So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to see. Okay. They are not sticking at this time. Is anything sticking? No. It is not. This is not in tight. So still not tight. And this screwdriver, although it fits, it is giving me some level of grief. You know what? I'm gonna, they're snug, but not completely tight, which means the keys are good. They're good. Oh, I guess the other thing I could do while I'm here is plug in the keyboard cable. And this is still plugged in, so it will come up. And then I can test, oh, that was a little wonky, all the keys. I can and I think they were all good. I think maybe, oh yeah, no, that shift key worked. The shift lock worked. Repeat. Oh, here comes the bing. Okay. So. We're just going to put a quick little program in here. And now that the keyboard, there we have it, the world of Commodore. Hold down the arrow key sideways, and it will go slower. Then let it go, and away it goes. Okay. So I'm just trying to think. What have I forgotten? Downstairs I have some other board things that I've got ready to go. In other words, yes, I will send too much stuff. But that's okay. So the next big thing I gotta do in here is tidy up. And you know what I might do? It's very tempting. If you've been watching, you know I had some Big 20 disasters. I did. Very sad. Maybe I won't send them this time. Maybe next time I'll say, Rudy, help me, Rudy. Because I really, it's funny how, de-soldering can go so well and then so bad. And it really, it rocks the confidence. All right. So let's see. Oh yeah. This is the batch of 4. This is part of the Big 20s that went bad. This is the one that was working that I had the trouble on. So this does not belong in that one. This one that I had been depopulating is the one that really went bad. Oh dear. Watch it. Sorry about that. That goes in there. Looks really clean. Coming along. But it's not working. not working, and I have hurt it. I have damaged it. Here, I think these are the things that came out from under there. Oh, let's make sure you have the paper in there. Anyway, I've got so much to tidy up here. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. And I gotta find the bag with all the big 20 parts. There, that's very discouraging. But I do need to, at some point soon, get back in the game. I do. Alright. So this is ready. The boards will be ready. What I really need to do is take this downstairs and have it in a ready position to go out the door. I do. I must. I shall. I do. Anyway, I have another box I need to check out. Maybe I'll do that before I start the big cleanup here. Because I think this is where I should be doing stuff. But I need to really, as they say, close the deal. Get it on, get it figured, get it started, get it over, get it out. So I have room to move, room to operate, etc., etc. This here, this is the keyboard that was on the SuperPET. It looks just the same as the one that's in here. It's just that this one, hardly any keys, if any, were working, and the 0 key, right there, the thing is missing. So that needs to come apart. It does. Anyway, I did make myself a list of things to do today. This is but one thing. So, we will run stop. We will list ten print, quote, world of Commodore, space, quote, semicolon, colon, go to 10. Looks cool on both 40 and 80 column screens. All right. It's time to move things. And eventually get them in the car, because tomorrow morning is the time. The time of Rudy. And I got to make sure there's room in the car, because he's sending another couple of things back. All right. Enough. Bubble wrap. By the way, the best bubble wrap to use on things like this is not the great big stuff. It's the smaller stuff with more bubbles. All right, turn it off. Pull the plug. And pull the plug. Thanks for coming. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.